Hello everyone, this is King Vector 11. Welcome back to this week's weekly update video of GTA Online, where I explain to you general details of anything you may need or want to know in the first part of the video, and then it follows into this week's actual weekly update content of GTA Online, specifically for the next week. If you guys do enjoy content like this, I will be uploading this content, stuff like this every Thursday evening. Mumble jumble words, I'm trying to find new words to say to sound appealing, so I'm sorry. Anyways, if you guys enjoy content like this and you wish to stay informed of anything you may need or want to know from your local source, and me, King Vector 11, like, subscribe, share with your friends, stay tuned for more. Without further ado, let's get into this week's news of GTA Online. Starting off with this week's rewards event bonuses, we have new vehicles, new rewards, new content, and new bonuses for this week. We also have new discounts for this week, including property discounts. We also have new showcased vehicles for this week, which honestly confuses me why Rockstar says, at least I just realized now, it confuses me why Rockstar says they removed vehicles to streamline the browsing experience, but they're still featuring vehicles that can still be purchased on websites and not taking advantage or full advantage of these removed vehicles. So it just tells me how BS Rockstar is with their streamlining browsing experience, because we're fucking bitches. Anyways, premium race and time trials, featuring a premium race of Sonora Freeway time trial on Route 68 and House Bushwick time trial in East Vinewood. I'll show you the locations where to find them, but first let's get through the news of Rockstar stating there is a new adversary modes, or a new re-release adversary modes, or official adversary modes, whatnot, that Rockstar decide to release finally after removing them. If you can re-add adversary modes, why don't you re-add the removed vehicles, you nitwits? Anyways, and they also have extra bonuses for the next coming weeks. At least that's what Rockstar says. Anyways, they say return to the scene of one of the most ambitious GTA Online adventures in Assault on Cayo Perico. And yes, I just showed that because, yeah, of course, that's basically what I said. Over the next 4 weeks, they're going to be featuring special rewards. Anyways, now as of this week, you are now able to unlock new trade prices for Baby Vehicle and the Mancha Scout with a new Assault on Cayo Perico adversary mode. With the Mancha Scout, you have to complete a bonus objective during Assault on Cayo Perico, and the Baby Vehicle, where you have to win Assault on Cayo Perico generally. Anyways, there is one of the rewards for this week that I will show you later on how to accomplish or get this reward. But here's the rewards that I will show you now. Here is the reward of the ammunition baseball tee that you will see here, or you can see even through the front and back. And here's also another reward that you could get for the next 4 weeks when you complete something to get this specific livery for this specific vehicle. Now let's go through some business news, because I'm pretty sure everyone likes to know what Rockstar is doing with our microtransactions. This is how much they care. They're like, ooh, these wallets, they bought 185 million copies to this very moment, with an additional 5 million copies sold during Q1 of 2024. My gosh, we are so infested by Rockstar's bullshit, we don't even know what year we're in. Anyways, and they also state that Take-Two Interactive revealed that RDR2's global sales have surpassed 54 million copies during an earnings call. Oh wow. They're like, how much money did we make? How many copies did we sell? Oh, it looks like 54 million. Ah, yes, we're making money off these wallets. And furthermore, during the first quarter of again, we're apparently in 2020. Yeah, and I'm freaking, I don't know, and I'm freaking Jesus, living back in, the BC eras. Whatever. During the first quarter, the additional milestone was sold over 2 million copies. Good for you. Now let's look at the little bit more businesses. Rich Reddit was said in May. The management comment section of the report mentions expecting record levels of operating performance and a significant inflection point for, of course, a year that has yet to arrive. Anyways, Rockstar basically, or at least Take-Two, specifically Take-Two, I'm not gonna say Rockstar because besides that they both seem the same to me, they're both money hungry. But anyways, they made a bit of news speeches and whatever the heck, but if you guys are interested in wanting to know what this means, here's a short format of what all that means. Okay, here you go. Shout out to that guy for actually making, this whole thing not take 3 minutes of me explaining what it is. So there you go. Background update was done on August 4th. That features a bit of glitch workarounds and other glitches and other workarounds that were patched. So there you go, that was done on August 4th. Now let's go through a bit of Rockstar Newswire news, where the first one that they've released on August 4th, which was Friday, which was definitely not going to be part of last week's video because it was already done and it was done on Thursday, and this was released on Friday. Now, I'm not going to go through all this mumbo jumbo stuff of Rockstar explain take your smuggling era operations to new heights in GTA Online, because yeah, as you see, this newswire was released on August 4th, but all there is really is just a repetition of what Rockstar stated 2 months ago when they released the darn San Andreas Bugs DLC. Basically everything is just a repeat. Everything is just copy paste because we like to appeal to the players. Oh, finally, something new. Circle Local Records, for those who are interested. Circle Local Records presents Jealous from Moshak. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Pre-save the new single now. Next up on Circle Local Records, I'm not going to read all this, don't worry. Whoever has interest to read all this, you can pause the video, read it, and then move on. I'll give you a bit of time to pause now. And then I'll let you resume, and here we go. Into the actual newswire that you guys are interested in seeing. The official Assault and Kill Pergo Adversary Mode has released this week, as well as a new vehicle, which was... It almost seems very soon, but at the same time, I don't know if this was like 4 weeks after the last vehicles were released. Is that true? Wasn't this... I don't know, this seems like sooner than it should be. But anyways, a bit of explanation about this. Long story short, Rockstar explains how this new adversary mode works between the attackers and the opposition, which is a new adversary mode that is released for this week, that specifically itself is on rewards. I will tell you how much later on, specifically where to find it and how much, but I would like to tell you guys that they've also released other adversary modes that are not on special rewards, that includes Occupy, Extraction, and Trading Place Remix. Moving on, gun running bunker boosts and bonuses over the next 4 weeks. Rockstar, long story short from all this, has explained a bit of discounts for the next coming weeks, as well as this week's special rewards for completing certain objectives. Now, for new gen players, How's Premium Test Ride is the Pegasi Weaponized Ignis. For those who are new gen, you can also try out the House Special Works time trial that is between East Vinewood and Vespucci Beach this week. And just to prove to you guys that the new adversary modes are actually maybe re-released adversary mode. Let's just say re-released, because it was technically removed and brought back or something. I don't know. They're back. Extraction. They exist in adversary mode, at least from my snips. Occupy 1 through 7. They also exist. And finally, Trading Places 1 through 7 also exists at the bottom of the list of all adversary modes in your Jobs tab. And finally, Assault on Kill Pergo is also out. And that is all the news that I have for this part of the video. For those who have enjoyed all the news that I've given you and have been informed of anything you may have never known and wanted to know, I suggest you do leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned for other content like this that I upload as best as I could on Thursday evenings. And without further ado, let's get into this week's weekly update content of GTA Online. Before I get into new week content, however, I would like to just take a moment of a break to explain that today was a tragic day. First of all, the voice actor for Dale of King of the Hill has passed away at the age of 64, I believe, from what I've seen. It would have been a shame for me to have forgotten at this point, because I've seen it repeat like 10 times over again on one specific Discord. So that's sad news. Second news on top of that, one of my neighbor's houses burned down at noon. So prayers to them for full recovery, especially I assume one of them may have been rushed to hospital. Hopefully for minimum case, just for shock, and not like severe burns or anything. That would be very sad. So I do give my condolences to them. And third of all, we had more tornado warnings go off in the afternoon. Yeah, every Thursday is so hectic during the day, it's ridiculous. I'm so sorry for if this video is a little too late, but stuff like that has been going on today, and it's unfortunate. Anyways, now let's get into the new weekly update stuff, shall we? It's officially the 10-minute mark. Now let's go to the new vehicle of the game, which is made clear earlier on. We have the weaponized Kanata finally. This is available, and here's a little backstory of Rockstar speaking about the new Buckingham weaponized Kanata, and this is where you can find it. It is of course on the Warstock website, and you can purchase it straight up, no trade price whatsoever, for a little under $3.4 million. Jesus fucking Christ. In that case, I still recommend buying what's it called, the helicopter, the buzzard attack chopper. Yeah, that's still a good that's still a good helicopter for half the price. Anyways, moving on, podium vehicle this week is the Outlaw. Epic. The prize right for this week is the Pegasi Turos, which, by the way, I forgot to tell you that both this vehicle and the other one that I'm just mentioning now, they're both still available to purchase from in-game websites. So if you don't win them this week, assuming you don't know how to place top 5 for 3 days in a row in the LS Carmate series, or you are too lazy to spin the daily casino wheel, or you actually cannot because of your country's laws and regulations, you're still able to purchase them from in-game websites, so don't worry about that. Simeon vehicles. We have the Mammoth Baby vehicle that's available in his dealership. We also have the Pegasi Zeruso, which now's your chance to purchase it because this is not available from in-game websites. We also have the Declass Walton L35. Who cares? And we also have the Heavy Night Shark, which if you don't get it this week, it's on discount. But don't worry, it's still available for in-game websites, as well as the Insurgent, which literally its descriptive box is through the lights of the ceiling of Simeon's dealership. Why would you fit something in a dealership that's not supposed to be meant to be fit in Rockstar? That doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? Yeah, we get it on discount, but why'd you have to put it in a dealership? But Simeon's selling military vehicles now? Fucking Rockstar. Anyways, moving on. We have the Pegasi Toraro and the Ocelot XA21. Both vehicles are not available for purchase from in-game websites. However, this vehicle is on discount, and I will tell you how much very soon. But first, let's go to the test track vehicles, where we have the Anis Euros that's on discount this week, the Pegasi Reaper, and finally the vehicle that broke my GTL line when it was first released as a bonus vehicle back when they first decided to make a heist challenge bonus. Within 2 weeks we had to score some $1 million from all heists revolved from the beginning of the game all the way up until the Diamond Casino heist, because KO Perico was not out at that time. Yeah, fun story to that. But anyways, these vehicles are still available for purchase from in-game websites, so if you miss out, well, the only thing you're missing out on is the discount of the Anis Euros. Good for you. Rewards, finally. We have rewards, double rewards on all bunker cell missions, as well as double research speeds. And if you complete a bunker cell mission this week, or at any point this week, you'll be able to show off your team spirit with a collectible ammunition baseball tee, which I showed you what it looks like earlier on in the video. You can also get triple rewards on ammunition contracts, and players who complete a gun running resupply mission and an ammunition contract before September 6th will receive the Atomic Rally Spec livery for the Maibatsu Monstro Saitai. Moving on with this week, we also have double rewards, like I've mentioned earlier on, but I'll repeat to you again. Double rewards on Assault on KO Perico Adversary mode that has been reintroduced, or officially introduced, they confuse me, I don't know, in GT Online. Rockstar likes to remove and put back content. Then where's our vehicles, Rockstar? Bring back the vehicles! How many times do I have to repeat to Rockstar? You freaking paywall, money-hungry, greedy sussies. Anyways, GTA Plus rewards. This is the last week you will have for these GTA Plus rewards because, of course, August 16th is when we will see new GTA Plus rewards. So expect a longer video next week when I go into detail on these new rewards, but that's next week. Anyways, rewards. We still have ongoing double rewards for some odd reason on community series jobs, at least these 3 stunt races, these 2 death matches, this one capture, and this one last team standing. All of these community series jobs are still double rewards. It just tells me how much Rockstar actually cares about the community series tab of GTA Online, because they're not supposed to be on double rewards anymore because they said it was just a weekly thing, but I guess it's a monthly thing because Rockstar just doesn't care. Anyways, moving on. This new adversary mode that has been released into GTA Online, Assault on Cairo Pericle, is on double rewards. And that's it for the new stuff. Anyways, we also have triple rewards on these ammunition contracts, which you can find in your bunker. So just take this truck and drive it to a select ammunition that the game chooses for you, and you will get triple the usual amount. We also have double speed production on research progress, which this is from my bunker, and all my research is already complete, so this is pointless to me. Anyways, and we also have double rewards, which is money and RP on your stock. Of course, all my stock is completely maxed out to the top, and no one is online to be able to help me sell this, because I actually need maybe like 3 people to help me sell this potentially. But when I tried looking around to see if anyone's available, basically all my entire friend list is just banned because all of them just use the mod menu. Rockstar caught up to them and they're all permanently banned, so heck. Guess I have to sell them on my own or just leave it there for treasury. Anyways, moving on to discounts. We have discounts on select properties, vehicles, and weaponry, including explosive weapons, which is not all but some and select weaponry. That includes the railgun, rocket launcher, sticky bombs, molotovs, homing launcher, remote bomb, whatever that is, grenade launcher, and proximity mines, all 30% off. I just like to get that off my mind right now before I miss out later on in the video. We also have gun van inventory and discounts that includes the tactical SMG, sweeper shotgun, marksman pistol, homing launcher, railgun, RPG, tear gas, grenades, molotovs, armor, and a pool cue, because I guess that's very important. And we also have 30% off the heavy rifle and 30% off for GTA Plus members for the up and atomizer. The one and only vehicle that's on discount that you cannot purchase from in-game websites, so now's your chance to get it this week, is the Oxalot SA21, which is $1.4 million this week. Anyways, property discounts. We have 30% off all bunkers, which the most expensive one is just about $2.4 million. But if you add up all the modifications, the most expensive modifications, you can purchase it for about 2.8 mil. Epic. Moving on, we have vehicle discounts on the Anis Euros, the Night Shark, and the Insurgent. No, not the Insurgent pickup. This one does not have the gun. So if you are just interested in armor, this is for you. If you're interested with the one with the gun, this is not for you. Just letting you know now. And finally, time trials. We have a time trial on Route 68 for all players, and for new gen players, you guys have How Special Works time trial at East Vinewood, and that is all that I have for you guys for this video. I swear I promised a friend I'd explain this stuff faster, but I just can't help giving my 5 cents to this Rockstar related bullshit stuff that Rockstar just keeps endlessly doing in an attempt to support the money hungry greed. Anyways, that is all that I have for this week, for everything you may need or want to know for GTA Online. Thank you guys for watching. This is everything. Hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did or found this highly informative and wish to stay tuned for more, do leave a like, subscribe, especially would definitely support my morale and make me happier, and probably make you happier, unless you don't support happiness and you just want to be disappointed. Then no, I don't judge either way. Still, it makes me happy that you made it to this very part of this video. Thank you for watching. Share with your friends, even if you want to be like, hey you, I want you to be informed of this stuff. Regardless, thank you for watching. See you in the next week's weekly update content video, or anything beforehand, assuming I start uploading more stuff in the coming future. And yeah, good luck on the new adversary modes. That's yeah, good luck.